What a trade. What a trade. This trade alone gave me about $2,500 right here, a 1-to-7 risk reward ratio, and everything. All right. So let me show you exactly what happened in this particular video, step by step. Okay. So before all this happened, let me show you what was happening. So you can clearly see that we had this idea right here. We wanted to actually sell risk gold setup right here. So what I noticed that the market gave us a nice rally base drop supply zone, and then it broke multiple structures, and then gave us liquidity right here. And then I waited for the market to come to this level. There's a reason why I wanted to sell at this level right here. Okay. So what I've noticed on gold recently is that once the Asian session is taken out, once the high of the Asian session is taken out, it definitely goes for the low of the Asian session during the London session. Crazy, right? So I took the same trade yesterday, made massive profits, and then it happened the same day today. I was like, okay, let's see what happens. So I saw a change of character right here. I was like, cool. The market came to this POI, executed. Guess what happened? The first trade turned up to be a loss. The market just wiped me out. And then guess what? It was still within my zone. So my initial stop loss was somewhere here. So the market just took me out. It dropped a bit in my direction and then went against me, took me out. So I had to go for the secondary entry, just increase my stop loss. My initial stop loss was like 12 pips. My initial stop loss was like how many pips? 12 pips. Then I increased it about to 17 pips. And then guess what? After that particular trade right here, we saw the market now start to actually go in our direction as predicted. But now look, we took this trade around 11 hours. It it for the market to actually come to this level right here. See how long it took? About 3 hours just for the market to move from here to here. The market came down, went up, came down, went up like crazy. Guess what happened after that? We moved our stop loss to break even right here. And after we moved, look, the market dropped, went back, almost hitting our stop loss, came back. And that's when it actually decided to drop with massive candles right here. This trade gave me a lot of anxiety, a lot. I almost I cut this trade off, but I was like, okay, let me just let the trade run. And that's what you get when you actually do that and trust your system. And then before we know it, the market started to actually drop as predicted. You can see the market was here, and I was riding this trade all the way here. And then guess what? The market even dropped even further than that, and we're about 2 hours away from almost like 1.5 hour away from our target. And I saw the market start to actually reverse, and that's when I told the community to actually get out with about 7 hours. The initial stop loss, I mean, the initial target was like 10 hour, and we got out with about 7 hour right here. Then I'll show you exactly what was happening. So you can see we had a nice rally base drop, break of structure right here. We had this POI right here after the Asian session was taken out. And this happens during the the London session, right? So we have break of structure, we have liquidity, the market comes, and once the market taps into this level, usually it just starts to drop right there. I'll show you another example right here. And this is how crazy this trade was. It just started to drop, came back, drop, came back, dropped, and then guess what? My target was about 1 to 10, right? Yeah, 1 to 10 right here. And then once I saw this price action right here, once the market broke this high right here, I got out. And then guess what? After I got out, the market dropped a bit, went against us again further, and then dropped just to take me out at take profit, just to touch my take profit. And guess what happens? The market does a 360 and then just goes to the upside just like that. Crazy move. And then even goes even further than that. So that shows how important it is to actually know how to manage your trade. Don't be greedy. Wait for your TP to be hit. And if you see that the market price action is not actually telling you something, listen to the market, get out. It's better to get out with a 1 to 7 than to get out with a break even or a loss when the market went about 1 to 7 risk reward ratio. Even though we missed out on the 1 to 3, on the remaining 3, it's okay because we were able to catch the bigger move. And from this, I was able to actually make a decent amount of money, and not me alone. You can see that this trade was actually seen by a lot of people in our Signals community right here. We're able to actually take this particular trade. Over 40 people were active. We were able to actually see this, and we're able to actually take advantage of this particular trade. A beautiful trade. And remember, the first trade was a loss, and the second trade became a winner. So even if you take even if first trade is a loss, don't be scared to get back in, as long as the market is still respecting your strategy. As I was telling you, let me show you the other trade that we took yesterday. That's the same thing. The same thing happened, right? This right here. What do you see here? You can see Asian session high was taken out. Great, right? What do you see? The market the London Open comes, and then we have this manipulation right here. We have a rally based drop with a bit of break of structure at the downside. We have some sort of liquidity. The market taps into the zone that was created during the London Open. And guess what happens? The market drops, pulls back a bit, and then guess what? The market eventually drops all the way to take profit. That's exactly what happened today. So I've been seeing this pattern happen over and over, and it has proved that this actually works. And I'm going to be utilizing this on gold. It seems like it's actually working. Very, very beautiful setup right here. So that's exactly what prompted me to actually take this particular trade. If you look at the overall trend, the market looks to be bullish. Most people were looking to actually buy, but I took initiative and actually read price action. And then guess what? I got paid with about 1-to-7 risk reward ratio through following my age and my intuition. That's how it is, guys. So I hope you actually get to learn something from this video. And like I always say, make sure you keep on learning, keep on reinventing yourself, keep on perfecting yourself. And if you found value, subscribe, like the video, comment in the comment section. And remember, once we reach 10,000 followers on our Facebook page, guess what? We're going to give you guys our signals for only $10 instead of you paying $50 per month. So make sure you follow our Facebook page, M&A Forex Traders. Check it out and stay updated. Once we hit, we'll be able to actually do that. All right, you guys, I hope you found value. Until next time, goodbye.